The new iPhone 17 Air has been making headlines for its extremely thin profile. Rumors put its thickness at around 5.5 millimeters at its thinnest point. This could make it the thinnest mass-produced smartphone out there. And just for context, the current thinnest flagship we know of is the Oppo Find N to Flip at 7.5 millimeters. But the iPhone 17 Air will have to do more than just be thin to earn a place in your pocket. It also needs to offer an appealing combination of strength and durability to inspire confidence in customers who might otherwise worry about using such a delicate-looking device. So let's investigate what its chances are of standing up to daily wear and tear. We'll examine early benchmarks, expert commentary, and reports. Then compare this data against our real-world experience with ultra-slim smartphones like the Oppo Find N to Flip to assess how well the iPhone 17 Air might handle itself. Design and materials. The 17 Air is extremely thin. Rumors put its thickness at approximately equals 5.5 millimeters at its thinnest point. The device uses a titanium or titanium alloy frame to improve rigidity, alongside some reinforced internal structure. The front glass is ceramic shield too, which is reported to be more scratch-resistant, fracture and bend resistance. Because it is so slim, there have been concerns about display cracking, especially at edges or curved portions of the screen. In particular, microcoating layers near curves may crack. Phone Arena, several bend tests, pressure tests, video leaks, demos suggest the iPhone 17 Air resists bending. It does not visibly flex or break under these tests. Specifically, one test reports the phone withstood approximately 60 kilograms force, approximately equals 60 kilograms force in center pressure, without permanent deformation. The Australian weaknesses or risks. The ultra-thin profile means less margin for structural reinforcement in some areas. Edges, curves, corners are likely weak points. Display panels may crack at edges due to stress, especially from impact or twisting. Phone Arena. Battery size is rumored to be smaller than in thicker models, because slim design limits space. A smaller battery may also mean trade-offs in longevity, and possibly heat dissipation. Cinco. Strengths and quality highlights. Despite being thin, build quality seems high. Titanium frame, reinforced structure, strong display quality, 120 Hz, refresh promotion, old high peak brightness, improved scratch resistance. The Air seems aimed at balancing form light, slim, with enough durability that it doesn't T-break easily in typical use, not absolute ruggedness. You can tell by the overall engineering approach. Tom's Guide, India Today. Repairability. Repair costs for some common fixes, battery, glass, etc., is higher than simple devices. Thin phones often have more fragile parts. Tom's Guide. To protect it, a case with edge protection is especially valuable. Because of slimness, less margin for error. Users should avoid extreme stress, dropping hard on corners, sitting on it, twisting the device. Verdict. The iPhone 17 Air seems to push the envelope in ultra-thin phone design, bringing strong build materials, titanium plus ceramic shield too, and good bend resistance. But the thin design inherently brings more fracture risk, especially in the display edges, curves, and less internal cushioning space. If you treat it carefully and use good protective accessories, it should serve you well. If you expect rough usage, heavy drops, etc., there's more risk versus thicker, more reinforced phones. Now let's look at pricing and availability. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to be released in September 2023, alongside other iPhone 17 models. Price rumors range from $999 to $1,299, depending on storage capacity. So should you pre-order? Well, if you want the latest iPhone and are intrigued by the unique challenges of using an ultra-thin flagship, then pre-ordering the 17 Air makes sense. However, if you're concerned about durability, consider waiting for real-world reviews. After launch, people will start putting the phone through its paces and sharing their experiences online. Waiting a few weeks lets you see early adopter issues or red flags that might emerge. Plus, you can assess if the phone has any tendency to crack or break under typical use. Some websites even have a problems section where users report issues they encounter after buying a product. So those will be great resources too. Lastly, if you decide to wait, carrier promotions or discounts may appear later on. So keep an eye out for deals once the phone is available. Pre-ordering has its perks, like getting the latest model right away, and sometimes exclusive bundles or gifts. But waiting for more insights has its benefits too. Early reviews usually cover aspects that average consumers like you and me wouldn't think of. They help you better understand the phone's strengths and weaknesses before committing. For example, reviews may reveal if the display is prone to certain types of cracks, or if the camera module wobbles excessively when placed on soft surfaces. These aren't things most people would test themselves initially. Reviews also give you insight into performance with different apps. Connection, reliability, battery life, how well the phone handles various temperatures, how slippery it is, and if the camera quality meets expectations. Without having to wait until the phone arrives, you can quickly gauge if the 17 Air lives up to Apple's claims and marketing hype. If reviewers are unimpressed with certain aspects or find major issues, it's a good idea to hold off. You do want to be an early adopter, stuck with bugs or defects that a future software update does unfix. So take your time and research before deciding. Don't feel pressured to buy the latest model immediately. A few weeks can make a big difference in knowing what you're getting into. What are your thoughts on the iPhone 17 Air? Are you considering pre-ordering or waiting for reviews? Let us know in the comments below. We hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech insights. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.